not being able to sustain all that weight, squatting 300 pounds, bench pressing 200 pounds. It was fun in my youth, but kind of got old. So I decided to give yoga a shot. And unlike most guys, I never really thought of yoga as like a girly thing. I'm like, well, it's just another way of people getting in shape. Fine. So what happened was that I started doing it at home from some DVDs that I bought from a retired professional wrestler named Diamond Dallas Page. Now, his brand of yoga we're going to do tomorrow, and I'm going to go into greater detail about his brand of yoga tomorrow. So, long story short, I really got into yoga, absolutely loved it. All the aches and pains that I was suffering from were gone. I changed up my diet, basically focused on whole plant-based foods, and I just started to basically get into the best shape of my life. I just had my yearly physical a couple of weeks ago, and the results of my blood test showed the following. My cholesterol, which at one point was as high as 225, which is dangerously high, for the first time in 20 years, my cholesterol is now down under 200 at 192. And my lipid panel, which basically shows the level of fat in your blood, at one point my lipid panel was over 345. It shouldn't be over 150. So I was in bad shape. Now my lipid panel is 102. So thanks to yoga and plant-based nutrition, I'm literally in the best shape of my life. I'll be 41 years old next month. So setting a positive example for my son. I was telling folks, my wife, she does the Zumba thing, so we're keeping it moving. Now, in case any of you think that you have to be extra flexible, extra bent to do yoga, let me read you a quote from Baron Baptiste. He's a renowned yoga teacher and fitness trainer whose system I studied over the past 6 months and I'm getting certified in. This, I think, really sums up how I feel about it, and I hope this puts you at ease. You don't need to be some super flexible version of Gumby in order to do power yoga. Any dimwit can wrap their legs around their head. It has nothing to do with health. There's a lot of showmanship that goes on in the yoga world in which people get hung up on displaying how much they can contort their bodies. But there is no research that shows that wrapping your legs behind your head will give you better health. And frankly, I don't think it will make you a better person. There is no proven health benefit to being overly flexible. In fact, hyperflexibility can be a sign of weakness. Over time, it can lead to overstretched ligaments and tendons, which create imbalance and instability in the body. I don't care about contortions. My focus is on creating real life flexible strength, stabilization, and full body integration. There's nothing wrong with taking pride in your body and what it can do. A little vanity can be healthy. Where I make the distinction is between practicing for the sake of ego and self-image and practicing for inspiration and practical usefulness. That struck a chord with me. So, also, if it's all right with you all, and please let me know if it's not, in addition to teacher training, I was also trained on how to give proper assists. Now what that means is that I'm able to help you get into the proper alignment in a yoga pose. Now there's no such thing as a perfect pose. No such thing as a perfect pose because we're all different, our bodies are different. But I want to make sure if I see something that's structurally off, with your permission of course, I want to be able to adjust you in such a way that your body is in the proper alignment so that you're not running the risk of hurting yourself, okay? Like for example, if I see your knee out too far like this, I'll help bring it in a little bit because you want that alignment like that, for example, okay? So we good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, I want you all to know that there is a modification for every single pose, all right? For example, we'll be doing a lot of this chaturanga, high push-up to low push-up, okay? We'll be in this position quite a bit. Now for those who find this a bit difficult, guess what you can do? Drop the bottom knees. Drop your knees to the mat, makes it a lot easier. Come down like that, okay? Secondly, if you feel your heart rate is getting a little too high, this is the best thing that you can do, the best pose. It's called child's pose, or balasana in Sanskrit. Knees wide, feet touching in the back, child's pose. Arms extended. And you breathe. You don't need for me to cue you. Whenever you feel that you need to take child's pose during this practice, by all means, do so. And then just come back into the practice when you're ready. Sound good? Mm-hmm. All right. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and everybody come into child's pose.
Do you want to switch?
Now, child's pose is your best friend, folks. This is the pose that you come to basically regroup, relax, and just take it easy. Now, I want you to extend your arms out. Open your fingers wide, okay? Open your fingers wide so that the triads of your fingers, that is your thumb, your index finger, and your middle finger, are gripping into your mat, okay? You want to press down into your mat. And I want you to begin what we call the Ujjayi breath. It's a nice whispering breath, inhale and exhale, that you feel in the back of your throat, through your nose, out through your nose. So it basically sounds like this. Let's cultivate that Ujjayi breath. You know, everyone, big inhale. Exhale through the nose. Feel that whispering sound in the back of your throat. I want you to cultivate that breath. Ujjayi means victory. It's a victorious breath. It calms the body, calms the mind. Good. I want to hear that Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Just remember, this practice is yours. Make it your own. I'm just providing a blueprint. Take a few more Ujjayi breaths, a few more inhales, a few more exhales. All the way back. Yeah, all the way back. Extend your arms normally. Open your fingers wide. There you go. This is child's pose. Breathe in out through your nose. All right, folks. Now let's everyone come into downward facing dog. This is the pose, downward facing dog. You're going to lift up to where your hips are up in the air. Your arms are still extended. And you're getting a good stretch in your hamstrings and calves. It's okay to have a micro bend in your legs. It's okay.
That's right.
This
Like this?
in this position here, you see.
That's right.
This is downward facing dog. If you're comfortable, if not, you can stay on your knees. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, you can stay on your knees, not a problem. Now, start to walk your dog out. Bend one leg after the other, just to get comfortable with it. Make any movements in the legs and the hips that you feel are comfortable. Just to get yourself grounded in this pose. And always remember to breathe. Keep breathing. Let's keep that Ujjayi breath going. Everyone take a big inhale. Lift the hips up. Exhale, sink your hips back. Have your hamstrings point to the back of the room. Gaze out into your belly button or between your legs. Breathe. Okay, good. Now, everybody, walk your feet to your hands into ragdoll. You fold it forward, You grab your opposite elbows with your hands and you just basically hang it out here for a moment. Yep, just hanging out. You can sway side to side, shake your head yes or no, keep breathing. If you feel any tension in your lower back, feel free to have a nice bend in both knees to relieve that tension in your lower back. Just keep on breathing. All right, now folks, release the bind, just drop your hands to your mat. Now roll up one vertebrae at a time to a full standing position. Samastiti. Take your time. Excellent. Now, arms up to the sky, mountain pose. Reach up into the sky as high as you can. Get a nice extension on both sides of the body. Inhale. Twist your pinky fingers in, because that rotates your upper arms into the sockets. Keep breathing. Exhale. This is mountain pose. You probably feel your heart rate going up a little bit. What happens is that when you raise your arms above your heart, that causes your heart rate to increase a little bit. It's a healthy increase. A big inhale. Now I want everyone to exhale and lean to the side. You got a good stretch on your right side body, my left. Okay, inhale back to center. Exhale, stretch the opposite way. Inhale back to center. Palms together to heart center. Now we're going to begin our class with the sound of Om. Basically, Om is the sound of the universe. We'll begin it with 3 ohms. We'll take a cleansing breath to prepare. So let's inhale, exhale. Inhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift into a flat back. You can have your hands to your shins or to the top of your knees. Flatten the back. Halfway lift, correct. I want you to breathe. Exhale. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Arch the back. Exhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. One more inhale. Down to high push-up. Hands to the mat. Plank position, high plank, push-up position. Again, you have the option to drop your knees to the mat. Make sure that your back and legs are straight. You want your shoulders over your wrists, over your hands. Inhale. Exhale all the air out. Squeeze your belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Belly all the way to your spine. Tighten the core. One more big inhale. Look forward, low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Now take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale. So just focus on your breathing. Watch your body. Like a V. No. Like this. Okay. Hands out there. Okay, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now this is sun salutation A. We're going to go through it 2 more times. One more big inhale. Big breath in. Let it all out. Walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to go through it again twice, a little bit faster. This is the flow. Inhale up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, high plank. Big inhale. Exhale, low plank. Upward facing inhale. Downward facing exhale. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Good. Big breath in. Let it out. One more big breath in. Let it all out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Mountain pose. Up. Inhale. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more. Big breath in. Biggest breath. Let it all out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. One more sine. Inhale, mountain pose. Way up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. High to low plank. Little Sanskrit, yeah. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Move at your own pace, folks. There's no rush. There's no rush. This is your practice. I'm just providing a blueprint. Take a big breath in. Let it out. Big breath. Let it out. One more big breath in. Let it all out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Now it's going to get fun. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bam! There we go. That's right. Sink as low as you feel comfortable. This is Thunderbolt. Have your arms up like this. Okay, or you can have your hands together at the top. This is chair pose. Okay, tuck your tailbone in, sink the hips deeper, bend a little more in the knees. Breathe. This is really going to get that juice flowing. Get those joints nice and nice and ready for the rest of the practice. This is called ignition. Okay, breathe. Exhale. Okay, inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. One more big breath in. Fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Half upward facing. Downward facing. Now, step your right foot forward. Warrior one. Make sure you want to settle into the pose. Get comfortable in this position. Right foot is forward. Your left foot is back, turned about 10 o'clock or so. Okay, make sure your hips are squared forward. Arms up, warrior one. And you can always step that back foot in a little bit closer if you need to. But you want a nice bend in that front knee. Ground down on the knife edge of your back foot. Inhale. Sink a little deeper. There you go. I'm going to keep the back leg nice and straight. Inhale. Square the hips forward. Keep breathing, folks. Keep the Ujjayi breath coming, okay? Exhale. Always breathe in yoga. Okay. You want to square the hips forward. This way, straight toward me. Big inhale. Get a little back bend going. Sink a little deeper on the exhale. One more big breath in. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Side out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Again, take as much time as you need to get into the pose. There's no rush. There's no rush at all. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Sink a little deeper in that front knee. Ground down on the outer edge of that back foot. Keep that leg straight. Okay? Skin to muscle to bone on that back leg. Hug it in. That's called dynamic resistance. Get that heart rate up. Big inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Big inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. Get a back bend going. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Take a big breath in. Side out. Okay, that's up. Let's do that again. I want to hear it. Big breath in. Side out. We can make noise in this class. There's nothing wrong with that. You take one more big breath in. Let it all out. One more big breath in. Biggest breath that you can. Let it all out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, one breath, inhale. Arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right foot forward, warrior one. Big breath in. Chaturanga. It's all right. Chaturanga. High and low push-up. All the way down to the mat. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Big breath in. Chaturanga.
Time to get it?
Don't call it power of vinyasa for nothing. Now, upward facing. Downward facing. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let it out. Like I said, folks, child's pose is always there for you. Okay? Don't wait for me to cue it. If you need to take child's pose, do it. Take a big breath in. Let it all out. Big breath in. Let it out. All right, we're going to go through sun salutation B one more time. All right, biggest breath. Hold on. Just a minute. We're still in downward dog. I'll cue you. I love the enthusiasm. I love that. Okay, we're still in down dog. Or child's pose if you're there. Okay, one more big breath in, and you guys can follow me. Let it all out. Either walk or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Utkatasana, one breath. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Big inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Take a big breath in. Let it out. Ah, that's right. Big breath in. Exhale it all out. One more big breath in. Let it all out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Utkatasana, one breath. Inhale. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Flat back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing atomic dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale. Keep breathing, folks. Okay, now, in downward dog, lift your right leg up in the air, like so. Now for those, again, in down dog, feel free to come down to a knee. You can modify this. Instead of lifting like this, you can be on the left knee, lift your leg like that, with your hands up in front of you. Not a problem, okay? That is an option. But for those in full down dog, lift your right leg up. Flex your toes toward your face. That's a good extension of your leg. Inhale, lift it up a little bit more. On the exhale, I want you to bend that knee open. Open the hip. If this is in your practice. Again, you don't have to. It's not necessary. But bend that knee. Open the hip. We're going to get the hips open. Inhale, lift the leg up a little bit more. Exhale, open that hip a little bit more. Keep breathing. Don't stop breathing. Now, you can either stay, or if you look up here, you can do what we call flip dog. Bam!
Oh, no, that ain't here.
Now, it's an option. Okay? Now, that's okay. You can stay in what we call three-legged dog with your leg up in the air. Now, let's come down for a second. Come down for a second. I want to show you all how far I've come in this yoga practice, okay? Because, trust me, I was exactly where you all were. Holding my leg up for 2 seconds almost killed me. But this is how far I've come, and just this. And I showed Michelle this in our office. You guys come to Kimmy, you'll see me doing all kinds of crazy yoga poses, trust me. Okay, now, I was able to go from here to here, flip dog, and then go into an early wheel.
Take your time. Yeah, okay. Nice.
You see? And I'm 250 pounds. So it can be done. Okay?
You gotta be
In time.
In time.
Be patient with yourselves. So just be patient with yourselves, folks. That's why it's called a practice. Okay, practice every day, you know? Just be patient. So, okay, let's go back into three-legged dog or flip dog.
Come on, Ken.
I'm gonna try to flip.
Leg up, right leg up, hip open. Okay? For those for whom it's in your practice, go ahead and flip your dog. All right. I got you. That's right. Now, reset yourself in toward the front of the room. Keep breathing. Lift the hips up. Okay, square the hips. Okay, feet about hip width distance. A little bit more. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay, keep breathing. Big inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more big breath in. Okay, those who flip back over. There you go. Right leg in the air now. Come to high plank. Both legs, high plank, high push-up. Now, bring your feet together in high plank, and I want you to roll onto your left side. Your left hand is down, your right hand to the sky, inside plank. Now, in this pose, you can drop the bottom knee, okay? So basically it's like this. You're gonna keep that left hand down, you're gonna roll onto your heels, lift the right hand up. Now, the modification, you can drop that bottom knee, okay? Use the top foot as a kickstand, like so, okay? This is called side plank, Vashisthasana. It's a very intense pose, trust me. Okay, trust me. And for those of you who have wrist issues, like I do, what you can do, you can come down to your forearm. Okay, come down to a forearm with the palm of your hand on your mat and do a forearm side plank like this. Okay, that's just as, you get just as much out of it. Okay, like I said, there's a modification for everything. Okay, you can come down to side, forearm side plank. Okay, lift your hips up. Keep breathing. And hey, if you fall out of a pose, so what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, back to side, back to a high plank. High push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Okay. That's right. Upward facing. Downward facing. This time I want to hear you take a big breath in. Let it out. Come on, Janelle. Big breath in. Let it out. There you go. That's right. That's right. One more big breath in. Let it all out. Now we've got to do the left side. So left leg up. Just like the right leg. Square the hips. Flex the toes back to your face. Keep your hands still in down dog. We're just kicking the left leg out like this. Like that. Or if you want to be on your knee, that's fine. Like that. Michelle, you can put your hand out. Like that. Like this. Yep. There you go. There you go. Okay. Lift the leg up. Now, bend the knee, open up the hip. There you go. Okay, inhale, lift it a little bit higher. Exhale, open. Stay or woof. Flip that dog. There you go. There you go. For those in your practice, if not, stay in three-legged dog. It's okay. There you go. Okay, feet hip width distance. Distance apart. Okay. There you go.
My yoga class, they call this the
That's
wild
right.
thing.
Okay.
When you flip up.
And up. Or to the front of the room. Lift your hips up, inhale. Exhale. One more big inhale. Flip it back over, high plank. Okay. Now, okay, feet together. Come forward. Now, roll onto your right side. Right hand to your mat or your right forearm. Left arm to the sky, side plank. Again, you can drop the bottom knee. It's all good. Okay? Been doing this a long time. I still drop my bottom knee. Okay, this is my side plank. Okay? And again, any pain, any shooting, sharp pain, anything like that, come out of the pose. Come out. Okay? And breathe. Okay, just breathe. Lift that top hand up. Exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, drop it down, high plank. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let it out. Ah. And you all thought yoga was easy.
No.
Big breath in. Let it out. Ah. That's right. One more big breath in. Let it out. Everybody drop your knees, go into child's pose. Let's reset. Child's pose. Sharon, this is child's pose. This is the resting position. Okay. Knees out. Knees open. Your feet together. Arms extended. Forehead to your mat. Child's pose.
Good, good.
This is child's pose. Now open your knees as wide as you can and sink back all the way. There you go. You're getting a good stretch in your arms, your lats, reconnecting with your breath. It's all good, folks. Just keep breathing. Child's pose. The Sanskrit is balasana. Either way, child's pose is your best friend. Are you getting, the heart rate's getting too high, or feeling a little lightheaded like I do sometimes? Child's pose is your best friend. All right. Let's all come in the downward facing dog. All right, take a big breath in. Exhale. Ah. Take another breath in. Let it out. Fill up one more time. Empty. Walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, one breath. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. It's all right. It's okay. Upward facing.
Pose right here.
There you go. Hey, like I said, make this practice yours. I'm just providing the blueprint. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Now, step your right foot between your hands for crescent lunge. This is crescent lunge. Okay, in this pose here, you want that back heel to be up off the mat. Now again, for those who have knee issues or whatnot, you can always drop the bottom knee. Not a problem. But you want to make sure you get a nice, deep lunge in that front knee. Okay? Yeah, go ahead, Diane. Drop that bottom knee. Okay? Again, crescent lunge. Hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Come a little forward in that bent knee. No. You're okay. That's the back. You want to be on the back heel, Michelle. There you go. There you go. Come a little forward in that, and bend your knee, your right knee forward. There you go. If you want, you could drop the back knee too. Okay. This is just as effective. Okay. Okay. This is just as effective now. Breathe. Crescent lunge. Big inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, get a little back bend going. Okay? Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper in that front knee. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center prayer. Okay. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to your right. Well, left. Right. Twist to your right. Twist to your right. So basically, Sherry, you're like this. Okay. All right, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Inhale. You're going to twist so that your left elbow is either on top or over your right knee. Now you can drop your bottom knee here. Drop that back into to the mat. Okay. Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. That's it. There you go. Just drop the bottom knee. There you go. That's it. That's right. Revolve crescent lunge. All right. So I want you to inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist it out a little bit more. This is a great pose to wring out the internal organs. It's a great detoxifying pose. Okay? Again, so you want to inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist it out a little bit more. Okay? One more. Big inhale. Exhale to twist. Now, I want you all to open up into Warrior Two. Warrior Two. Right leg forward, right leg bent, left leg in the back, straight and true, strong and straight and true. Warrior Two. Okay, left foot twisted to about 9 o'clock. Right foot pointed straight forward, bent in the knee, hips square. Warrior Two. Just get, once you get comfortable in this pose, settle into it. Okay, make whatever adjustments that you have to make. I want you to tuck your tailbone in, squeeze your core in. When you inhale, exhale, sink a little deeper into that front leg. Breathe, don't stop breathing, folks. Keep the Ujjayi breath going. Breath is life, breath is power. Inhale, exhale. Now, inhale, reach forward like this. Exhale, reverse your warrior. There you go. Exactly, there you go. Keep a little bend in the front knee. Sink in. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. You can have your hand either, the back hand either down your leg or behind your back. Okay, up, turn the palm in. Okay, reverse your warrior. Now, big breath in. Exhale to extended side angle. You want to drop your right forearm onto your right bent leg on your thigh. Raise your left arm, your left hand to the sky. Extended side angle. Utthita Parsvakonasana in Sanskrit. And you want to inhale, exhale. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist it out a little bit more. Inhale, exhale. All right, one more. Big breath in. Exhale to the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana. Diane's favorite pose. All right.
Don't ever say that word again.
Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Ah. Big breath in. Exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale. Now, left foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right side, now we gotta do the left. Okay, crescent lunge. Get nice and settled into that pose. Again, you can drop that bottom knee, that back knee, not a problem. Okay, hips to the front. Okay, ground down in the four corners of that front foot. Arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Twist your hips forward. There you go. Okay, pick up your heel on the back foot like this. There you go. Okay, all right, like that. And come a little deeper into the front knee. There you go. There you go. Excellent. Okay, breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to get a nice extension on both side bodies. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, sink a little deeper in that front knee. Again, you drop that back knee, always an option, which is what I'm going to do. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, take a big breath in. Twist to your left. Evolved crescent lunge. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, so you could drop the bottom knee. That's okay, you can just drop it like this. Okay, and then just twist to your left. You want your elbow on your knee. There you go. There you go. Good, good, good. What we do for the right, we got to do for the left. You know how it is. Don't want you walking funny. Okay? Okay. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist it out. Okay, twist from the torso. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist it out. Okay, one more big breath in. Twist it all out. Diane's favorite, chaturanga. There we go. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. All right, take a big breath in. Let it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more big breath in. Breathe it out. Okay, left foot forward. Warrior one. Okay, open to warrior two. On the left side. Breathe. Sink into it nice and easy, folks. Sink into that front knee. That back leg, skin to muscle to bone. Hug it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Take a big breath in. Exhale. There you go. Okay. One more big breath in. Extended side angle. Drop that left forearm to the left knee. Right hand to the sky. Extended side angle. Breathe. There you go. Good. Like I said, child's pose is an option. Do what your body's telling you. Work at your edge. Your edge is at just that point when things get a little shaky. You can play with your edge. Play at your edge. Okay? You know where your edge is. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist it out more. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Downward facing. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe, folks. In. Exhale. Breathe. Exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Utkatasana chair. Thunderbolt. Sink in. Big toes to touch. Heels about an inch apart, or if it's more comfortable, you can have your feet hip width distance. Hip width. Sink deeper. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink a little deeper. This really gets it going. One more big inhale. Hands to heart center. Take a big breath in. Twist to your right. Like so. There you go. You want to bend down and squat in the chair position. And twist to your right. You want your hips to be under your heart. You want your hips to be under your heart, below your heart. Another good detoxifying pose. Wring out those internal organs. Breathe. Breathe. There you go. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist it out. All right, folks, one more big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Bend your knees. This is called Padangusthasana. Bend your knees. This is a resting pose. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Yeah, keep the bind on your big toes. Just breathe. Flutter your lips if you need to. On the exhale. We do that all the time. You soften the muscles in your face. You know, soften the muscles around the jaw. Just keep breathing, folks. Okay, folks, you can release the bind. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Chair. All right, let's sink in. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. One more big inhale. Hands to heart center. Take a big breath in. And twist the opposite way. There you go. You want to bend into it. There you go. Bend your knees. Like you're sitting in the chair. There you go. Okay. That's what's comfortable. That's good. All right. We're doing one side of that, doing the other side. Okay. Breathe, folks. Let's hear that Ujjayi breath. Take a big breath in to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist it out. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. One more big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Put your palms under your feet. This is called gorilla, if you can. Padahastasana. It's a deeper forward stretch, just as relaxing. Bend your knees as much as you have to. Take a big breath in and just melt right into it. Gorilla. All right, take it easy, folks. Okay. Take one more big breath in. Let it all out. Okay, folks, everybody drop to your knees. I want to go over a pose that took me a long time to do. I'm glad I did it. It's called Bakasana, crow pose. Michelle's seen me do it. Okay? Now, for those who want to try it, feel free. I'll show you how to do it. If not, you can come into this pose. It's called Malasana Yogi Squat. This is a good pose to keep the hips open, break open any scar tissue in the knees and the ankles. Okay? Malasana Yogi Squat for those who are able. If not, you can stay on your knees. It's not a problem. Okay? Now, for those who want to try crow, in fact, come forward. For those of you out in the back, if you want to take a look at this, feel free to come forward. Now, crow pose. You want to have your feet open, your legs open. Okay? From Malasana Yogi Squat, you want to plant your hands in front of you so that you're stacking your shoulders over your elbows and over your wrists. Okay? You want to get a good firm foundation. Notice where my triceps are. My knees are basically in back of my triceps. All right? And then you're going to lean forward, and then If you can lift one leg off the mat, one foot I should say, fine. Then lift the other foot. Or if you really want to fly the crow, you can do so like so. Okay?
I don't have the strength to
All right.
use my upper arm.
Oh, like I said, those who want to guard by all means.
I can stand my
Okay?
head.
Not a problem.
Right here.
There you go. I'll show you like so. Basically,
Yeah, I can't. I can't,
Right on it.
this crow, Bakasana. See where it goes.
because I can't.
Okay?
You're leaning on your elbows,
Yep.
almost falling on your face.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. That's your edge, right?
That's right. That's your edge.
Yeah.
Whatever your edge is. Okay? And like I said, if you fall, it's okay. Good job, Elise. Elisa, good job. There you go. There you go. And
Your
then,
encouragement.
I practiced this for a long time, and ultimately, I got to the point where I could basically just shoot back to chaturanga. Okay? So, let's go through the vinyasa. Let's go chaturanga. High low push-up. Come on. Come on. Get on your knees if you have to. Okay, high push-up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let it out. Ah. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Ah. One more big breath in. Let it out. Okay, feet to hands. Walk a float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Mountain pose. Okay, arms to your side. Now we're going into the balance series. Okay. Equanimity. Now we're going to do tree pose on the right side. Now, normally, you want to ground down in your left foot. Make it nice and sturdy. Take your right foot and plant it either on your left calf, or if you have that flexibility, on your left thigh, just not on your knee. But for those of you who aren't there yet, you can use that right foot as like a kickstand like this. Okay? All right? But for those who want to try to go for tree pose, okay, like so, hands to heart center. Extend the spine up on the inhale, exhale. There you go. And like I said, it's okay if you fall. Doesn't matter. It's just yoga, folks. Okay? Focus your gaze on a particular point, or your drishti, whatever that is. That'll calm the mind. That'll calm you as you're in this pose. Okay? Breathe. Tree pose, Vrksasana. Just breathe. If you're confident with the hands at your heart center, you can take any hand variation you want. You can lift your hands up or keep them at a heart center, however you want. Breathe. Good job, Leah. Good job, Janelle. Good job, Lisa. Okay, exhale, release, other side. Okay, tree, left side. Left foot into the right calf or right thigh, or kickstand, and to heart center. We'll take whatever hand variation you want. Focus your gaze or drishti on a point that calms the mind. Okay? And it's okay. I mean, I'm shaking, I'm twitching. It's all right. Okay, when you're shaking and twitching, that means you're turning muscles on. That's good. Okay? So just breathe. Breathe. There you go. Good job, y'all. You all are doing great. The fact that you're here means that you're winning. All right? Exhale, release. All right, now we're going to do one of my favorites, which is called, and I want you all to repeat this, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. I'm kidding. You don't have to repeat it. Basically, toe raise. One-legged raise. So, we're going to do it on the right side. For those who You want to try it? Not just take a look at me, okay? You want to plant that left foot down, all right? Bend your right leg, lift it up, your right knee, okay? All right, left hand to your hip, okay? Now, if you're comfortable with this, then you can grab the right big toe, okay? All right, and then open up like so.
You gotta stretch for that
Right. Again, you can always stay at the right, you can always keep the leg bent like this, okay? You can always keep it bent like this, it's not a problem, okay? And then, for those who have the bent leg, open your leg up to your right, okay? And like I say, it's okay if you fall, doesn't matter, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Took me a long time, but I practiced it and practiced it to the point where ultimately I was able to just, see? That's why they call it a practice. All right, now, okay, come back to center. All right, extend that leg out. Right leg out, hands up in the air. Okay, inhale, lift it up 1 inch higher. Exhale, I want you to kick it back into airplane. This is airplane pose. Arms back, palms facing down, and if you can, lift that back right leg off the mat. If not, you can always keep it down like this. Okay, airplane, Dekasana. Okay, up dog the chest. Don't forget to breathe. Dekasana, airplane. This is the balance series. Like I say, if you're shaking, twitching, cool, that means you're turning muscles on. Okay? You're loosening up the body. All right. One more breath. Now, on the exhale, I want you to drop your left hand down. This is half moon. Okay? And lift the right leg up and back. Half moon. Lift the right arm up to the sky. Okay, left hand down. If you had a block, you could put the left hand down on a block. Okay? Ardha half moon. All right, keep breathing, folks. Like I said, if you fall out of the pose, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, take one more big breath in. Exhale, release. Okay. All right, step to the tops of your mats, folks. All right, now, did one side, now we're going to do the other. You know how it is. All right, one-legged toe raise. Plant that right leg down. Plant that right foot. Ground down to that right foot. Lift your left knee up, like so. Okay? Lift it up like so. All right? Get your foundation going. Get your gaze, your drishti, whatever that is. All right? Now, open your leg to the left. And again, it took me a long time, but I practiced this over and over to the point where, and even now, I still fall out, but it's okay. You know, it's all about core strength. So, you know, and again, I'm a big dude. If I can do it, anybody can. Okay? All right? All right. Let's bring it back into the front. Bring the knee in. Kick the leg out. Extend the left leg. Hands up to the sky. Lift that leg up 1 more inch. Inhale. Kick it back. Airplane. Dekasana. I want you guys to have a flat back when you do this. Don't want you to arch your back like that. Have a flat back. Lift that leg off the mat, like so. Okay? Breathe. Up dog the chest. Try to get an extra inch lifting that back leg. Another big inhale. Drop the right hand to the mat. Open up for half moon. Bam. There you go. Okay. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to twist it out. Okay. One more big breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. There we go. All right. Now. Okay, now we're gonna take it to the mat, all right? So we're gonna go through the flow, all right? Everybody to the tops of your mat. Okay, mountain pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Open to two. Now, I want you to straighten the front leg. Straighten that right leg. Bring your back leg in just a little bit, about an inch. We're going to go into triangle pose. Okay, inhale to lean forward a little bit. Exhale, go all the way down. Hand to your foot, to your shin. Left leg, left hand up to the sky. Triangle. Breathe. Another good twisting pose. Here, so you can lift up a little bit more. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Left hand up to the sky. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist it out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Now use your top hand to pull yourself all the way up to the top of your mat. Now, you all are facing me. I want you to spread your legs wide stance. Okay? Toes pointed ahead. Kind of pigeon-toed in. Wide-legged forward fold. Okay, hands to your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Hands to your mat. You can do your peace fingers around your big toes. Hands on the outside of your feet. Okay, just rest. Wide straddle forward fold. Breathe. Ah. Ah. Forward folds are excellent resting poses. May not seem that way, but they are. All right. Okay, folks, hands to your hips. All right. Inhale up to a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale here. Rise all the way up. Now, square your front leg, your right leg to the front of your mat. Okay? Both of your feet pointed forward. Hips, square your hips forward. You can bring in the back, your left foot in a little bit. Okay? We call this revolve triangle. So lift your left arm up in the air. Okay? Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. You can put your hand either to your mat, to your shin, or as far as you need to go, and open up on your right side. Revolve triangle. Lift your, there you go. Good job, Michelle. There you go. That's it. Revolve triangle. Another good twisting pose. Breathe, folks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist it out. Breathe. There you go. One more big breath in. Exhale, release. All right. Step to the top of your mats, folks. All right. Mountain pose. Up, inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Yep. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left foot forward, warrior one. Open to warrior two. Straighten the left foot, left leg. Triangle, left side. Like I said, hand to the shins, your foot, however far you need to. Okay. This. And step your leg back. There you go. Breathe. Breathe, folks. Good job. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. All right. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. One more big inhale. Exhale. Use your top arm, your top hand to pull yourselves up. We're going to do another wide straddle forward fold. Toes facing this way. This time, you can interlace your hands behind your back like so. Or if you have a strap, you can use a strap. This is a great shoulder opener. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, like so. Good. Good job. Breathe. Okay, release the bind, put your hands to your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale here, lift all the way up. Okay, square yourselves to the fronts of your mats. Left foot forward, both feet forward, facing forward, hips forward. Okay, now, left hand on your hip, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, twisting triangle on the left side. Good job. You want this hand down. There you go. Yep. Make sure. You see how my hips are like this? Okay. Like this, okay. All right. And then put your right hand down like that. There you go.
You know we get this and I break that up too quick.
You don't have to go as far. You can have your hand right here, like this, like that, and then twist like that. There you go. No.
Okay.
All right, folks, we're doing good. All right. All right, take one more big inhale. Exhale, release. All right, now we're going to take it down to the mat for a while. Okay. All right, one more vinyasa. One more. To the top of your mat. Okay, mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. You can do this on the knees, there's no problem. Upward facing, downward facing. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Now, I want everybody to come to a seated position. All the way down to your mat. Now we're going to go into the back bending series. Okay? I want you to lie all the way down.
How long are you keeping us here?
We'll be done soon. This is the back bending series. Okay, we're going to go into bridge. I want everyone to lay down on your backs. Okay, knees bent, feet flat on your mats. Okay, and lift your hips up. This is bridge pose. You can interlace your hands behind your back. Bridge up. There you go. Good job. We'll be here for a few breaths. Breathe. This is called the Vitality Series, back bending. Breathe. Light. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, lower. One more down. Okay, take a breath in. Let it out. All right, now, you all can go into bridge, or you can go into wheel. Sit up and take a look at me. Okay? Now, for those who want to try wheel, what I do, I go into bridge pose. Okay? And I set my hands on the sides of my head. Okay? And then I take a big breath in. Exhale, up, bam, red, wheel. Dhanurasana. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Okay?
Who else? One more volunteer for the team.
Good job, y'all.
Can we get one more?
Like I said, I'm showing you guys these poses to show you what's possible. This is just what's possible. You don't have to do it now. Take a big breath in, lower down. All right. Resting pose. Supta Baddha Konasana. What is that? Okay. Bent knees, legs open. I want the soles of your feet together like this. Bam. Supta Baddha Konasana. This is a resting pose. Okay? Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Breathe. We're almost home. Breathe. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Good work, folks. Take one more breath in. Exhale. Okay, everybody come to a seated position. Now we're going to go in a downward facing dog, but we're not going to stay here long. We're going to open the hips up a little bit. Okay, come into downward facing dog, like so. And I'll show a modification for those who would like to know a modification. Now, I want you to lift up your right leg, shoot it through so that your right foot is up by your left hand for resting half pigeon. Okay, this is an excellent hip opener. Okay? So you come into this position. I'll show you a modification in a moment. All right? Excellent hip opener. So you want that left back leg down. You want the top of the foot flat on your mat. Resting half pigeon. Okay? Now you want to inhale. Exhale, lower down as far as you can go. You need to go to the forearms like this. This is fine. This is as far as you can go. That's fine. Okay? You want to breathe into the pose. Okay? Because ultimately, you can go all the way down with your forehead to the mat, like so. Okay? Now, for those who need a modification, let me show you. Okay, now Diane, let you know. I want you to come into a seated position. Okay? Come into a seated position. I'll come over here. Okay? Now you're like this. Okay, you can turn around. Now, take your right foot over the left knee like this, okay? Because you're going to get the same stretch in your hip flexor. And then what you want to do, you want to do like a crunch like this. Okay? Only as far as you can go, because basically you're stretching the hip flexor here. You're opening up your hip like so, okay? You can come, there you go, exactly. And if that's where your edge is, stay right there. Yep, stay right there, exactly. If this is your edge, stay right there, because you want to get a good stretch in that hip, and you want to keep your foot flexed, because that takes pressure off your knee. Okay, you don't want to do it with a straight foot like that. You want to keep your foot flexed, so you want because that'll take the pressure off the knee, and you'll get a nice good stretch in the hip. Okay, all right. Okay, for those in resting half pigeon, okay, slowly lift up on your hands. All right. I want you to kick out and just basically kick that leg out, do some hip circles, get the blood flowing back in that leg, into that foot. And now we're going to do resting half pigeon on the left side. Left leg up, thread it through, left foot by right wrist. And take a moment to settle into the pose. Take a moment to settle in, as long as you need to. Okay? And just breathe into an inhale. And exhale, lower down with the forearms. Okay? All the way down, and just lower down like that. Okay? And again, modification. Exactly. So you take your, bring your legs, see the position, left foot over right knee, does the same thing. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, I'm just providing the blueprint. You make this practice yours. That's all there is to it. Okay? I learned in my teacher training and yoga practice that we store a lot of our emotions in our hips. First I thought that was kind of strange, but then I realized how true that is. And my thing is, the years of lifting weights caused me to have extremely tight hips, and it bothered me, but then a friend of mine had to remind me. She said, well, Darren, you're not supposed to have open hips. You're a guy. You don't give birth. I said, oh. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. All right, now. Okay, folks. Let's go ahead and lift up on our arms. Out of resting half pigeon. And just pick up and basically pop that cork. Kick that leg out. Okay. Do some hip circles. Get the blood flowing back in there again. Okay, everyone can come to a seated position. Now we're going to do a seated forward fold. Okay, back straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, and just fold from the hips. All the way down as far as you can go. No need to stress or strain. Good stretch. Paschimottanasana. We're winding down now. You guys have done great. You guys have done great. Okay, inhale to lift yourselves back up. Exhale. Everyone's favorite pose, just lower down on your backs for Shavasana. This is the ultimate resting pose. This is the end of your practice. Just let it all go. Any tension, any stress, just let it all go. Back to a normal breath. Just let it all release. Slowly come back in. I want you to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Roll over to your right side in fetal position. Just take a moment to thank yourselves for coming. Thank yourselves for practicing. I definitely thank all of you. Again, this is your practice. I'm just providing the blueprint. Now, when you're ready, slowly come up to a seated position. Legs folded or however comfortable seated position is good for you. Okay, hands to heart center. We will seal the class with one resounding Om. Take a deep breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead, the center, the seat of your intuition. Thank you all again for coming to my class, for coming to practice with me, for sharing my practice. Enlighten me, honors the light within you, and we say, Namaste.
Namaste.
Great job. Great job. Well,
Thank you, Dutch.
I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I
You're
did.
gonna do this every, whatever you do. Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah.
You're gonna do it every week?
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. Oh, cool.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Yep. I had
You did two different styles.
So what's tomorrow's thing like?
Tomorrow's style is called DDP yoga. And I'll explain what that's about.
Well, that's great. I didn't know it was an ongoing thing. I thought it was.
No, this is an ongoing thing, yeah.
Because you got strong spots.
Yeah. Hey, you guys did great. You guys did great.
What's that?
This is my favorite kind of yoga.
The vinyasa.
The Baptiste.
Yep, still.
We did see the whole class?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good job, y'all.